Hello, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I decided to kind of do just like a study with me. I have a midterm coming up next Tuesday, so I was like, might as well just like show me studying in action. I mean, like, you guys could like also just study along too, you know? If you need some motivation to get work done, this is it. This is the motivation. This video is here to motivate you guys. I had like such a hectic weekend last week. Like, I was just doing so much stuff, so this week is like the time that I have to finally like catch up and actually study, because guys, I'm actually like really nervous for this midterm. Like, oh my god. So yeah, this week I have to snap every day. Like, I'm snapping, so we're gonna snap together. Me and you, we're gonna snap together. I should just add like a timer on the side how many times I said snap in under like 5 seconds. But anyways, okay, so before we start, I was gonna, like 2 videos ago, remember my room tour? You guys remember that? I was gonna show you guys a tour of the office, and I never did, so I might as well just do that now that I remember. Let's go over to the door, and boom, it's really nothing special, nothing crazy. This is actually my other roommate's like room, but she's gone for the semester because everything's online. So she was nice enough to leave her desk and a chair. So it's kind of just an office space now. But let me just show you around. So yeah, this is the chair, obviously. This is my patho binders where I have all my patho notes. This is health assessment stuff. So literally all my notes. And that's actually what I'm gonna be studying today. Wonderful. I'll show you all of this in detail after in a second. But moving on, this is my pharmacology textbook. Ta-da! Wonderful. Just all drugs and things like that. Ooh. Moving on to, in this pencil case, guys, I've had this pencil case since like the 8th grade, but it just holds all of my markers that I use to write my notes. And then some highlighters, pens. Ooh, you can see my feet. Hi, hello. Yeah, I'm wearing flip-flops inside the house because we're doing like renos in the house or whatever, and like for a little bit I had to wear like flip-flops around because they were like putting the floors in, and then I just never took them off. So I have slippers, but I lost the other pair, so I don't know where they are. So these flip-flops are my new slippers. And also, side note, my nails look so ghetto right now. I have to repaint them because these were chipping and was annoying me, so I'm gonna just completely repaint them. So that's why like only 3 are painted, and just don't worry about it. Moving on to my pencil case with a weird stain on it. Don't know what that is. This just has all like my pencils and pens and whiteboard markers for my whiteboard that's over there. I don't really use my whiteboard that much anymore, I find. I don't know why. I should probably start using that more. But anyways, yeah. Pens, pencils, markers, all that stuff. And then these are my felt tip markers that I also use to write my notes. And then this is my laptop. Hi, hello. That's my laptop case. This is my beautiful, beautiful planner. When I tell you, like, the planner has actually helped so much with like staying organized and stuff, because I'm one of those people who like to write down what I want to do and like get done in the day, and I need to like visually see it so I can actually complete it and like plan it out in advance. So if you're one of those people, definitely get a planner, or like you don't even have to get like a fancy one. Literally just get a notebook and just write down, or like a calendar and just write down what you want to do or get done in the day, and it helps so much. Especially with online school, like I find it's so hard to like keep track of things without a planner, because like things, you could have a test next week, and if you don't like write that down, well, at least for me, if I don't write it down, I'll forget, and then show up, it's Tuesday and I forgot that we have a quiz, and then it's just really bad and then it's not good. So plan things out if you need to. This is just kind of how I do it. Like, I write down the main things, any like major tests or quizzes coming up, and then day to day I just plan out what I want to do for that day. Next, we have this ruler thing that I use to make my drug charts, and then a light, a reading lamp if it gets too dark. That's my headphones case. It's usually not here. And then over in this table, I have my Patho textbook. This thing is thick. But you know what? This is nothing compared to my MedSurg textbook. Let me tell you, hauling home that MedSurg textbook, it's heavy. I think there's like maybe like 2,000, 3,000 pages of condensed material. Like, it is the heaviest thing I've ever seen in my time. Like, you can kill someone with that. If you just one good hit, it's over. Like, nursing textbooks don't play. It's actually insane. Anyways, this is my stats notebook. This is my fundamentals notebook. And then this is actually an old notebook. This is for health assessment, and then also another fundamentals class from last year. So that is the tour of the office space. And now I guess you can just start studying. Yay, wonderful. So I'll give you guys like an overview of what I'm studying and like how I study, I guess. We'll just see how it goes. So this is the topic, or the like whole concept. If you like go back to like how to study effectively video or whatever, I talked about like, wait, let me flip the camera so you're just not staring at a piece of paper. Like I was saying, if you go back to my like how to study university test video or whatever, I talked about like topics, like our concepts, and then there's like sub-concepts and stuff. So that's kind of how like the notes are set up. So it's like a huge concept of so perfusion, and then it's like sub-concepts underneath that, and then even more sub-concepts underneath those sub-concepts. It sounds more complicated than it actually is. So this, hold on. This is all the notes that I have to get through today, which does seem like a lot, but I've already like gone over it a few times already, so it's just gonna be review at this point. But the whole midterm is all of this, y'all. All of this, hold on. This is the whole midterm, all that's being tested. But the good thing is, like, we've had like quizzes and stuff already, so it's like, it's not like I haven't like reviewed it or studied it. So like all the past stuff is already in my head, so it's gonna take me like 2 seconds just to review it and refresh. So it's mostly just like perfusion that I'm focusing on, because that's like the newer topic that we learned and we haven't like been quizzed on it yet. So you guys can kind of see like a little deep dive into my notes. So yeah, I use a lot of flowcharts. You guys already know how I am. And then like images and things like that, more flowcharts. With pharmacology and pathopharm, there's a lot of drugs that you have to know. So what helps me is I make my own drug charts, but you can, if like you don't want to, you can just like make a table on like Word document or Google Docs or whatever, or you can like find something that like does it automatically for you. But basically what I'm trying to say is like that helps me memorize the drugs, because I lay it out in a certain way and then I just like remember it. I don't want to say I have photographic memory, but what helps me memorize is that like when things are laid out a certain way, like I just visualize it. Like I'm a very visual learner, so if it's laid out a certain way, then I just can see it in my mind and then I just remember it, if that makes sense. So this is kind of an example of one of my drug charts, like with diuretics. So I have like the drug family or the drug name or whatever, and then the common drugs that go under it. And usually like with drugs, most drugs, like if they're a part of the same drug family, they'll have like a common thing with them. So just try and find that. Like with lupus sealing diuretics, most end in I. So then that helps you if you see, oh, furosemide, okay, I know that's a lupus sealing diuretic. And then put the function right beside it, and then main side effects. And this like is usually like the general layout that I go with all the drugs. But sometimes I kind of change it up with other ones. Like for example, this one hasn't been colored yet because I haven't had time, but with like antiplatelets, so then there's multiple medications that have different functions, so then I just match it up to what their function is, and then underneath I write down like what the patient, so like what you would monitor for, like side effects, anything like that, I put that under like the general patient knowledge. So like it kind of changes up with each like drug function, but it still follows kind of the same system for everything. So if you are taking like pathopharmacology and you do have to memorize a lot of drugs, try making drug charts and like organizing it in a way that will help you memorize. Another really stupid thing that I do, but honestly it helps. I make up like little songs and like chants that help me memorize drugs. So I'll embarrass myself and show you some of the ones that I have for antiplatelets and like anticoagulants and all that stuff. So this one is for anti-platelets. So it goes like this. It's ASA, dipridamol, ASA, dipridamol. So like, it just helps me remember it. I don't know, when you like do like a repetitive song or like movement, it just helps you remember the drugs. And then another one, it's like absciximab, integrilin, aggrastat A, absciximab, integrilin, aggrastat A. So like, just make up like stupid tunes and it just works. Like it really just sticks in your head. Like for other drugs, like I say the drugs in like the bingo tune. Just like little stupid things like that make such a difference. Because if I didn't, like I honestly would have no way to memorize them because it's a lot of drugs. So that kind of like are some like little things that I do to help me study. And also like I talk to myself when I study. So like I kind of teach myself. Like I'll look at the overall like concept, and then without looking at my notes, I just explain it to myself, and yeah, it just works. So I'm now just gonna set up the camera and just like film myself, I guess, but just fast forward it. So I mean, if you guys want to pull out your notebooks or textbooks or anything and start studying with me, that would be awesome. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so it's been about an hour now. I'm gonna go take a 30-minute break. So how I'm gonna do it is an hour studying, or I kind of split my notes into like 3 sections. So I finished the first third section, and then I'm gonna take a 30-minute break, and then finish the second section, 30-minute break, and then third section. So I'll show you how much I've studied so far. So I studied about this much, which doesn't seem like a lot, but trust, it's been a lot. So I still have like all of this left over. But the thing with this is I'm gonna save this section for tomorrow. So it's just gonna be here. So yeah, I just split this kind of down into like 2, and then I finish that section. So then I'm gonna start this section after 30 minutes. And then once I'm done, take another 30 minutes and then do this section. And then I'd be done for the day. But again, it's not like too bad because it's mostly just review. So I'm just like reviewing it, and yeah, review a little bit a day and try not to like cram it all, because I can't imagine having like trying to memorize this all in like one weekend. That would be so bad. So I'm feeling a little bit better, because at the beginning of the week I was freaking out because I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I know nothing, but I feel like I actually do know stuff. So the goal is not to feel prepared, because I don't think I'll ever feel prepared. The goal is just to study and study and study as much as I can and just go with it. And I feel like that's kind of like just been the mindset I've been going into like these exams and quizzes, is like not the goal isn't to know everything, because there's no way you're ever going to know everything. Just study as much as you possibly can, and hopefully it should be enough. So I'm gonna go grab a granola bar if you guys want to come with me. Oh, it's been a long day. I started at like 1. It's like basically 2 by now. But I need a snack because I'm actually really hungry. And then I have to cook later on tonight, because I have clinicals tomorrow and Friday, so I'm not gonna have like any time to make food. So I'm gonna do that this evening. But right now I'm just grabbing a little snack, and then I'm gonna go lie down and rest for like 30 minutes and then continue studying. So I'll see you guys in like 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes have passed and I'm just gonna continue studying. Okay guys, it is basically 4 o'clock. I'm finally done studying everything. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Now I have to go cook, but I'm probably gonna relax for like an hour or so, and then I'm gonna go make food. And that's basically just it for this video. Thank you so much if you made it this far. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Sorry, my energy is like so dead right now. My brain is full. It's full of information. But anyways, wish me good luck on my midterm, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.